everyone. Okay, so your assignment that's due this week. Submit assignment one, and the title of the assignment is Where Will You Be in 5 Years? So the reason for this assignment is to, again, give you more practice creating an income statement and a balance sheet. We're not going to worry about the statement of changes in equity, but of course, as you know, the balance sheet has that number on it, so we're going to use that just to balance out the balance sheet. Okay, so create your personal income statement for a year and then the balance sheet that portrays where you see yourself in 5 years. So your income statement, of course, we need a revenue number. And the revenue number that you'll use is, again, in 5 years, how much money do you want to be making? So we're going to put your salary or your wage as the revenue number. So again, for 12 months or 26 pay periods, how much revenue or income are you going to have or are you going to hope to have? And this doesn't have to be based on reality. This can be your wildest dreams if you want. If you want to have revenue coming in of $250,000, that's okay. I'm just looking for your understanding, okay? So it says revenue, and then as you can see down in the note below, the explanation should be in a Word document on a page separate from the statements. So the revenue number. If you came up with $250,000, explain how you got the number. You landed an administrative assistant's job or executive assistant for a multi-million-dollar corporation, and because you're so efficient and they're paying you $250,000. Okay, so it doesn't matter as long as you can explain it. And then 7 expenses. Maybe it's rent expense, maybe it's interest expense on some loans that you have, maybe it's power, maybe it's cell phone. But again, out of those 7 expenses that you're claiming, explain how you got 4 of them. So for example, your cell phone. Your cell phone, they're charging you $150 a month. Multiply that by 12. That's going to give you the answer for the year. Okay? Balance sheet. It should include at least 4 assets. So a couple of the assets that you know of, there's of course cash, which we all like. There's computers, there's vehicles, there's house. Okay, so there's 4 right there. So explain how you got your numbers. Don't just list a house, but tell me about it a little bit, okay, in your explanation, in your Word document. 2 liabilities. Maybe you still, for some reason, even though you're making $250,000, maybe you still haven't paid off your student loans, or maybe you have a mortgage, or maybe you have a bank loan separate from a mortgage. Okay, so again, explain your numbers. So just how did you get them? And then, of course, as you know, for your balance sheet, you've got your assets on the left side, you've got your liabilities and your equity on the right side. So the 2 sides have to match. Okay, so if you have assets of $1 million, then on the right-hand side, when you add up your liabilities and your equity, that needs to be $1 million. Okay, so all you're going to do is make that equation equal for your equity number. Okay, so remember the accounting equation. You, again, on your balance sheet, your assets equal your liabilities and your equity, or if you want, you can, for a mathematical equation, assets minus liability is what's going to give you your equity number. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions about this. I'll be more than happy to help. Thanks, everyone.